All right, we should be, you know what the word is, live. It's Wednesday, February 19th, 5:07 p.m., and I think it's about minus 7 degrees Celsius or so. I was going to head downtown, but I decided to just stay in Midtown for this one. I got an idea as to where we can go. I can show you just how treacherous some of the sidewalks are. See, Brad Palmer's here, Michael Mills, Cam, Sheena, Wing Zero, Daniel, Alicia Lewis, Lord Wolfguard, Sheena Roberts, Casey's mom, Jellybean, Philip, Whitby Dude, and everyone else. Thank you so much for tuning in. There's people looking at me weirdly right now, but I don't care. Thank you so much for tuning in. Friendly reminder to like, subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I go live next, usually 3-4 times a week on this channel, although I've been a little bit lazy this week. I haven't been live since Sunday. I'll probably go live Friday or Saturday, and then Sunday night on the Stumbles channel. Let me just get my gloves on here, and we'll get up and get moving. Put my bag on as well. You can hear the sounds of dogs barking in the background. I've got an electric heated glove for the right hand. There we go. Thought it wasn't going to power on for a second there. Got my keys, got everything. Hey, we got a super chat. Good afternoon from Alex Grimshaw, 3 pounds. Love Toronto, heading back soon. Thank you so much, Alex. Thank you for kicking the stream off with a super chat. We're here at Eglington Park, but I'm going to wander around some of the residential streets here. Look at those dogs running through the snow. And then we might check out a ravine as well. These are still the remnants of a giant snowfall we had over the weekend. Finger Mover says, how is Johnny doing today? I'm doing okay. I edited a video that should be on the channel tomorrow. I've only recorded one video since Sunday, so I'm going to try to get out tomorrow and make a bunch. The video I posted this morning was before this recent snowfall came and kind of buried things. But the sidewalks, not easy. Look at that. That's what we're dealing with just to walk down the street. It's kind of nuts. Let me get the a little better on this side. They've got these homeowners to clear the sidewalk for people. A Fat Tony, Picard, Mark D is here. This street is Rosewell Avenue. We're in Midtown. Just showing some of the carnage on the side streets. Davy Dave's, that's correct. As long as it's below 0, the snow ain't really going anywhere. Eventually the sidewalks will get more and more cleared. The roads still aren't in amazing shape. You're definitely a bit of a dumbass going out in a 2-wheel drive car without snow tires. OT Sinks is here. We've got a whole lot of people walking in this direction. Maybe we'll cross the street here just to stay out of their way. Well, I was going to go that way, but we'll stay out of their way over there. Look at this sidewalk. Things will be better when we get to Yonge Street. If you want to have a laugh, go to the Toronto driving subreddit. There's a lot of videos of people who drive around with that on their vehicle. This sidewalk's definitely either been plowed or they've done a really good job shoveling it. Never noticed this in the midst of all these homes. There's a 4-story walk-up just chilling. This is Broadview? No. I actually didn't get the name of the street we're on. I should know this. It's only a few blocks north of where I started. Oh well, we'll catch a street sign the next time. Look at these snowbanks. Looks like someone tried to dig a fort. That is super dangerous. You don't want your kids climbing in that. That might just collapse on them. Or at least be standing by with a shovel watching them do it. Sean Parker says literally almost snowed in. Apparently transit has been a bit of a nightmare. I just got a message from someone saying they were stuck on a subway train on line 1 right as I was heading out the door. My original plan was to go downtown and do a video showing all these streets tomorrow, but I thought, let's just stay here and not deal with the TTC today. It's a very interesting looking house. Greetings, Hidden Jackpots. It's nice meeting you the other week. I see Vivian's here, Sheena's here. Just an FYI, I've slightly amended the chat rules. You can see those down in the description. Not much really changes, but do keep them in mind if you're participating in the chat. Or it says Via trains have stopped running between Toronto and Montreal. That's no good. The Canadian government announced plans for a high-speed rail link between Toronto and Quebec. About time. But the way that works is they'll announce something like that, spend millions of dollars planning it, and then a new government will come along and say, we'll do something better, and they axe it. That's how we never get good things. So hopefully this gets the ball rolling for good. That's something we sorely need. And a country this size really has no excuse for not having high-speed rail at this point. This is a new future park we're walking in. We are parallel to Yonge Street, which is just over to the east of here. Walter W. Shan says, what's up? What's up with you? Just going for a walk. Bring in several hundred folks along with me. Rippy Dude says that's been announced a few times before. Yes, it has. That's why I said the usual pattern is they announce it, and then someone new gets elected and kills it. All right, let's venture onto Duplex Avenue. And the sidewalk is good here, but we're going alongside a rather expensive school. Pat Tony says, can I see your flatwear shoes? Zero Alpine boots. They've been excellent in this weather. Great grip. Here's someone who opted just to walk on the road. We might pop over to Yonge Street. See what things are like over there. Look at these snowbanks. Yeah, that's not much of a sidewalk, is it? Photographic Roamings asks, what am I using for live streaming? Just a 15 Pro. I left the S24 Ultra at home. I've got the iPhone 12 hotspotting to it. So only 2 connections on this stream, not 3. Rogers and Bell. I find these 2 providers are usually good enough to keep the 4K stream going pretty much anywhere in Toronto. And I do have a 3rd SIM card that can join in on the fun. I'm seeing some of Jeff's live streams on Beers and Cheers 2 and Travel Fun 69. No worries. That's the snow equivalent of holding the door open for someone. There's Yonge Street. Things should be much, much better. On the sidewalk here, but We'll find out in a moment. Yesterday I went out and I made one video and I called it quits. Today I'm going out and just doing this stream, and tomorrow I'm going to try to rattle off a few videos. We are on Yonge Street, well north of Yonge and Eglington. There's a look to the south. Now we are heading north up the west side for a little bit. Alright, it's significantly easier to walk. Daniel says you get a good workout in. Johnny, I've been slacking this week. Sunday was nuts, but after Sunday I've been taking it easy. Hey, greetings, Peter Stock, Mike Landry, Jefferson. How was the car show? Pretty good. You can see the live stream and the video on my channel. I didn't go on non-media day, so I don't know what it's like with the crowds. I imagine their crowds might be a bit down. Go trains went down the other day.
The hours that they need to be under the stress.
Seeing that it's an auto show, there's probably less people willing to drive into the city lately. Donkey says hi, 51st state of Canada. Hello, person with an IQ less than 1. Speaking of that, Oh the Urbanity posted an excellent video on that very subject. Normally, there. Oh, hello. Oh, you want to be on camera? Yeah. Cheers. You wanted to be on camera, but check out Oh the Urbanity. They're a Canadian urbanist YouTube channel that puts out a lot of excellent work. It's a couple who runs a channel. I didn't know they recently had a kid. I remember live streaming on a freezing cold day like this a few years ago when A&W was giving out free coffees, and we popped in and got a coffee on a stream. There's a Lambo SUV. Someone just asked if there's any fancy European SUVs here. Well, there you go. There's Sporting Life, the Himalayan Momo House. I think we're going to head through a park in a moment since it's still light out. Oh, Roots is gone. That used to be a Roots. We'll be neighbors until January 26th. Harjot, member for 2 months. Greetings, Johnny and everyone. Greetings, Harjot. Thank you so much for 2 months of channel membership. It's interesting to see that Roots is closed. There's still a Lululemon and a Club Monaco here. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thanks. That is beyond wonderful. She's done more for this neighborhood than I ever have. We should be the ones clearing the way for her. What a fantastic human she is. Laura says Roots has closed a lot of stores. Yeah, there's been a consolidation for a lot of retailers like that. H&M has closed a bunch. I guess they figured between online and their big flagship stores, they don't really need the smaller satellite stores. Queen West closed. Yorkville closed.
The guy's gonna call you later today or tomorrow. Don't worry about it. I mean, why?
He says if a person in a wheelchair can shovel, nobody else has an excuse. Pretty much. Martin Springle, $6.99. I can't really turn the camera around, but thank you, Martin, so much for the $6.99. My hands are all gloved in at the moment. And I'm using the gimbal. That's not so easy, but thank you, Martin. Cheers to you. Yep, the Snakes and Lattes closed on Eglington. This is Glencairn. And there's someone pulling a U-turn. I thought they were turning. Well, since there's still daylight, we can dip into a ravine just up ahead. See how things are like in there. Take that over to Mount Pleasant, maybe. Tomorrow night we got a big hockey game. I think it's tomorrow night. I'm gonna stay home. That's kind of a or order a pizza and have a couple of beers kind of event. All right, Philip, thanks for tuning in while you could. Carlito's Way tomorrow at 8 p.m. Thanks for confirming. Sucks we lost the last match versus them, but it was an exciting game. Good day, mate, from Queensland to Australia. This is not easy to walk through. Davey Dave says, am I walking in a high-income neighborhood? Well, one of the highest income neighborhoods in the entire country is just over there, Lawrence Park. And well beyond that is the bridle path. So you could say that, yes. But it's kind of ridiculous that this sidewalk on Yonge Street is so treacherous. Normally I walk on the right side, but since I'm not hopping on one foot, there's more room to take steps on this side. There's the Alexander Muir Gardens. I kind of want to be over there. Run, Forrest, run. All right. No laughing if I fall on my ass. Let's see if we can get to Mount Pleasant while there's still daylight. Normally I would go this way, I think, no? Should be a walkway. Here it is. I don't know if the camera's doing that justice, but that's a steep little drop off. That little arrow means keep walking this way. Again, stairs? What stairs? It's literally just run down them. I think I've streamed this way once before, but it wasn't in these conditions. Michelle just finished her own snowy walk today. It's a good day for Alfredo pasta with some warm bread and good soup. Sounds good to me. All I've had today is a smoothie, the usual one I have every morning. And I worked out and I had a little protein shake, and then I had a bowl of muesli, and that is it. Got a few coffees as well. Could head up that way into the residential area. If I'm not mistaken, there's a stairwell in the ravine that leads up to Mount Pleasant Road. This is a tennis and lawn bowling club on the left. Look you up, Australian Superfan on CTV. Whippy Dude says I should try an olive smoothie. And you should try to never suggest something ever again. I absolutely detest olives. Greetings, John McIsaac. Ain't no one lawn bowling today. Let's see if this signal holds up in here. There can be some trouble in the summer, but the trees are pretty bare. Major Trader 8, $2. Can't get enough of this snow I see, eh? Thank you, Major Trader, for the $2, eh? Yeah, I can't get enough of the snow. I've been mostly lazy the last little while. There's some ski tracks. Someone's been doing cross country through here. Candace says your protein shake includes chocolate protein powder, milk, peanut butter, and a full banana. That's similar. My after workout protein shake is just protein, some blueberries, half a banana, some creatine, and something else I'm forgetting. But you can see my full breakfast smoothie on the Johnny Stumbles channel. Hey, the creek is frozen over, at least partially frozen over. Hopefully the signal's good. It just gave me a low bitrate warning. There we go, it's climbing back up. Remember last time I streamed through here, it was a bit of a challenge. You forgot the creatine too? Is that Warden Woods? No, the Warden Woods, isn't that all the way by Warden Station? We're in Midtown near Yonge and Eglington. Marge, member for 48 months. Great coverage of TO lately. Appreciate it. Thank you, Marge, and thank you for 48 months of membership and for modding. If you're wondering, we are deep in the snow. Let's keep moving here. Thank goodness these boots are waterproof. There's a plane flying overhead. It's kind of crazy what happened the other day at Pearson. I had some people contacting me asking if I would make videos about it. Like, I'm not really sure what kind of video I would make of a plane crash. I didn't witness it. I'm not an expert on any of that, nor do I know anyone who is, who could be a guest. I don't want to seem like I'm trying to cash in on an event if I don't have anything to offer. So I just decided to not even think about making a video on that, but it's the type of thing that hasn't happened for 20 years in the city. Lisa says, and say what? Yeah, exactly. Not sure what I would have to bring to the table there. If I was like an aviation enthusiast, sure. Or if I featured that a little more heavily on the channel, but I don't. Jean says, enjoying this live stream while cooking. Neat. And we are underneath Mount Pleasant. Whippy Dude says, amazing, everyone survived. Yeah, it's a testament to just the engineering of that plane, a Bombardier, a Canadian plane. And apparently there was an updated regulation that required the seats, the way they're bolted to the plane, to be upgraded. This happened a long time ago, apparently. That would have been bad news if you were sitting on the plane and it turned upside down. All right, we could go up Mount Pleasant. But I mentioned that the Lawrence Park neighborhood is here. This is one of the wealthiest in the city. I'm not sure though how I would get out, because I think this river interrupts things for quite a while. I might have to go all the way to Bayview. And my connection strength is not good down here. Let's get up to street level. See how slippery this is. Well, this is going to be challenging. My foot just wants to like slide right down it. Yeah, this is stupid. We're not going to be able to do that. Let's take the safer approach. There's a reason why there's footsteps parallel to the staircase. There we go. All right, I got my cardio in for the day. Ooh. And look at the sidewalk we're greeted with. It's hard to believe this is a fairly major street we're walking alongside. Yuck. Christopher Walking says I need some skis. This is Blythewood up ahead. We could turn right here and head back to Yonge. But we don't often walk this part of Mount Pleasant on this channel. I certainly picked a not so opportune time to do it. There's literally boulders in the way. But we'll be walking along occupied residential properties, so the streets or the sidewalks should get better. In theory. So we are going south down the east side of Mount Pleasant, where it's very obvious who shoveled their sidewalks and who didn't. And the winner for worst sidewalk shoveling job goes to the people at this home. Look at this. I don't think things are really much better over there. Yeah. Is there even a sidewalk where I'm walking? There's gotta be. I think that's someone's Uber getting honked at. Where are we going here? This is like the side entrance to this house, I think. Oh. Okay, there is a sidewalk. That was completely not visible and blocked. Do I run marathons? No. I'm terrified at the thought of doing one. Normally, I see someone like that, I'd offer them a hand, but got a gimbal in one hand, phone in the other. And she looked like she could manage that. Hey, this is Sheldrake. I have a friend who lives on Sheldrake. Hey, let's just go behind this car. Make sure no one's turning. There's the Summerhill Market. It's kind of a bougie upscale store. I have a feeling if you live in this area, you can afford it. In fact, my friend who lives on Sheldrake says they get most of their groceries from there, believe it or not. And they have the Summerhill Event Boutique across the street. And huge thanks to all 719 of you for tuning in. It's much appreciated as we walk by a 3-story walk-up. Why does this red truck here have those blinking lights at the front? It's not a snow clearing vehicle. It's not an emergency vehicle, is it? That could be Toronto Fire, actually. It's all red. Super obnoxious. There's the look along Sherwood Avenue. This is the Sherwood Forest neighborhood along there. Ian McLeod thinks they lived in a basement at Sheldrake eons ago. I was once a basement dweller for about 8 months. And I got out of my lease and moved to Korea. One of my good friends I used to teach English with in Korea moved to Bangkok. And he messaged me a few months ago saying, when are you going to visit me again? And I just messaged him back yesterday asking what's up. And apparently he's moved back to Korea, working at the same school we used to teach together at. This is Keewatin Avenue. There's a home for sale. That street is lined with high-rise apartment buildings, yet there was a plan here to put a bunch of townhomes on the corner. And the NIMBYs came out with pitchforks saying it was going to lower their property values and bring problems to the neighborhood. Meanwhile, this thing is sitting right here. People like that can piss right off. Toronto definitely has a serious NIMBY problem. We need more housing, just not on my street, eh? I still remember, they put all these signs on their lawn saying density creep. There's Bob's Garden Center. A little stretch of retail here. There's a Circle K. We're still several blocks north of Eglington Avenue. But something smells really good. Bertej says, what's for dinner? I don't know. I'm going to buy something at the end of this stream and take it home and eat it. Could get some banh mi boys. Could get some Alouette Go, a burger and a salad. There's a cute restaurant, not open. Maybe that's a breakfast place. Robin's Cookies, candles and teas. Hi-fi faux fum. The goods are odd, but the odds are good. There's the IKEA Poang chair in there. Record equipment. Attitudes. They must have bought this thing during the pandemic. This cafe and pastry shop. They're like, we paid for the damn thing, we might as well still use it. I'm willing to bet that's what was going on there. Greetings, Jennifer Haley. Jay says that's a nice tagline. We've made it to Broadway. Keep your head on a swivel walking through these intersections. Hello, Rodrigo. Looks like a warm day. Oh yeah, eh? The warmest. Oh, I think they're trying to catch the bus. You can do it! Yeah, they got it easy. There is Northern Secondary School. Kind of badass. Look at the icicles dripping from those homes across the street. That lady did not want to move an inch out of the way. Someone says beautiful school. Indeed. They don't make them like that anymore. School facility renewal project, part of our $16 billion plan to build and renew schools. I liked when Doug Ford during the debate said they've invested a record amount into healthcare and education. That's like saying we're all spending a record amount at the grocery store now. It's called inflation, you idiot. You're still grossly underspent in those areas.
Right? The return address would be there.
There's the old Roehampton Hotel. That became a shelter during the pandemic. Now it's been turned over to developers. That was the only major hotel in Midtown. All right, we're gonna make a right at Eglington here. Maybe head over to Redpath. Here's the future crosstown LRT stop at Mount Pleasant. That would have been useful during these multiple closures and delays over the past few days the TTC has been experiencing. Too bad it happened 5 years ago when it was supposed to. Now it's west on the north side of Eglinton Avenue West, or rather Eglinton Avenue East. Could I please do a video showing how I prepare to do a walk in the winter? It's really not much different than one in the summer. It's an awesome sign. We're live right now. I was just talking about how the crosstown would have been kind of helpful the past few days if it was open with all the closures.
Yeah, definitely. It's frustrating that like the lights are on, the heat is on,
Yeah.
the
The escalators are running, going up and down to the
yeah,
platforms.
and there used to be people around there. They have to clean it up, but it's not getting the benefits. It's not getting the use.
Yeah. Well, they're saving it as an election device, right? Hey, look, it just opened. Re-elect me, or it's going to.
I think that's giving people too much credit because we still don't know the exact date.
Oh, that's true.
There's no accountability.
Well, keep doing what you're doing. That's awesome.
Have a
Cheers.
good, evening.
What an awesome sign. Am I wearing foot warmers? No. Just a pair of merino wool socks and my boots. And I don't have like a goose down parka or anything. I don't really like big heavy coats. This is just kind of like a light to medium winter coat. I'd rather just layer up. Hey, look at this. You are a dickhead, whoever parked there. Your vehicle should be crushed into a cube and you should be fined and have your driver's license torn up. Dirk G gifted a channel membership. Farah, welcome to membership. Thank you, Dirk G. It was nice speaking to you several weeks back. Dirk hails from Germany, a country which Canada seems to be growing closer and closer to, given the recent events. I think it was the German ambassador to Canada who spoke up against the nonsense going on. As we go along Redpath, we're going to check out some alien sculptures in a moment.
Where are you? Okay, go in front of you, please. Go. Move out the way. There you go. There you go.
Look at this thing. There's a big cafe, Young and Eligible. That's the old nickname of this area. Mimi says I'm so close to your condo you can see me from your window. Neat stuff. If you live in the area, you've probably seen me walking around before. I'll let this car go through. Lisa said, creepy art. How about this one? Yeah, well, I'm live streaming right now.
Yeah.
I like it. It's whimsy.
There's one on the other side too.
Yeah, cheers. She called it the giant attack robot. Not a fan of it. I like it. As we walk on Roehampton, we've essentially gone in a big loop. Yeah, there was someone carrying what would be in USD about $8 million worth of eggs. Wasn't that the one thing the Orange Man was supposed to do, make them cheaper? It's kind of crazy how the west side of Yonge Street is mostly low-rise. There's a few high-rise apartments, about 4 I can think of, 3 apartments and a condo, but over on the east side of Yonge Street, there's always been a lot of these older apartment buildings. Now there's just tons and tons of condos sprouting up. They kind of set precedent in the area. I dated someone who lived in that building. I also bought a couch once from someone who lived in that building. And I carried it home from there with my friend. Hey, no alien art over here. Just some twisted metal. Thanks again, Dirk G. There's a school here. We're making our way back towards Yonge. Sidewalks are a bit better here, but that's probably because it's a higher density neighborhood and all these buildings have professional snow removal contracts in place. Even then, they're still not that great. Not sure why that person just stopped dead in her tracks. Oh well. There's where I had dinner last night. Good old Chipotle. lineup. I'm thinking, what do I want for dinner tonight? Let's put the gimbal down for a second and think on this.
Hey Johnny.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
Good. You knew I was streaming?
I was just passing by and I saw you like last time. You met me on a bike.
Oh, once?
I bumped into you on my bike.
Oh, awesome.
A couple of times. And I'm a regular follower. For sure, yes.
Awesome. I'm just wrapping up a stream.
Alright, nice.
Well, nice to meet you.
Hey, hi everyone.
What's your name?
My name is Sean.
Sean?
Yeah.
Well, nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you, Johnny.
Cheers.
Alright, more
Stay
power
warm.
to you, brother. More power to you.
Cheers. That was Sean and Dirk G. 10 euros. Thank you, Dirk G. Thank you so much. You just unknowingly bought my dinner. I'm just pulling out an app here. Hopefully I have it installed on this particular phone. Alouette Go. Menu. Do I have any rewards? Combos? No, I don't want to drink. Just give me, how much is a burger and a salad? Mini wedge salad. $15.48. Pickup, Yonge and Eglington now. Oh, $5. Jeanette, stay safe, Johnny. Thank you, Jeanette. We're not done yet. I'm just ordering my dinner, but thank you so much, Jeanette, for the $5. How would you like today? Pickup, confirm, proceed to checkout. Geez, $17.48. Why did they have to add the taxes back? They only have 534 points. Your order has been placed. And another super chat. Key in Strayer. Thanks for sharing your urban sites and witty political comments. $9.99. Kevin Strayer. Sorry, I read that wrong. You had a very clever way of writing that, but thank you so much, Kevin, and thank you, Jeanette, as well. Now we're going to head over to the place where I ordered my dinner from, and that is where we shall end transmission. Let me get my gear back up. Thank you for bearing with me. We're having a burger and a wedge salad for dinner. A delicious burger. But thank you, Kevin. Sam Ronald 111. Thank you, Sam. Thank you so much as well. Where we're going is across the street, but we have a little bit of time. We'll take the long way. There's pie. I have reservations for there this weekend. These sidewalks are really good in this stretch. No complaints here. Thank you, Michael Mills. Sheena Roberts. Alicia Lewis sent the super chat, not Jeanette. £2. Oh my goodness, sorry. Alicia and Jeanette. My bad on that. Thank you so much, Alicia Lewis, and thank you for the cap that I'm wearing. Sorry, I was scrambling to put my gloves back on. Mark D. $5. Enjoy your dinner, Johnny. Thank you, Mark D. Thank you so much. I'm sure I'll bump into you again in the near future. It seems to happen every so often. But thank you, Mark D. I didn't realize the camera was in wide. Let's bump it. Billy T, $10. Holy crap. You guys are spoiling me. Billy T, thank you so much. I should have ordered a steak. Just kidding, I've been craving an Alouette Go Burger for a while. Ever since this place moved in, I've stopped getting food from Rudy, which is also a pretty solid burger. This one's just a little better. It's a little closer to home. You did give me this hat and a bracelet. Well, there's where I'm going. Look at this, they dug out this little spot just for me to come end the stream from. But thank you so much. I want to thank everyone who tuned in. I want to thank our mods, channel members, Patreon supporters, everyone who sent support. Welcome to the ranks of channel membership to a new member, courtesy of Dirk G. But we're gonna sign off now. Alicia Lewis loves this. Oh, sorry, I'm standing in your. I was standing in the spot where that guy needs to put the bin. We'll come stand here. Well, thank you so much, guys. Cheers, Medano. Are we having a mukbang? No, we're gonna end the stream. But don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, and all that fun stuff. I've got a crazy video in store for you tomorrow if you're a fan of big time snow walks. So tune in 9 a.m. EST for that one, if you want to join us in the chat for the premiere. But stay warm, stay safe. Thank you so much. And leave a comment if you want, eh?